I don't feel my age. I'm still as quick as I haven't dropped, speed yet, but I do think that it is a shorter time frame for me on retirement than it is long term. But I could definitely same boat. I think Brisbane, UK would be the perfect swan song.
For sure.
I would like one more crack at New York on the international scene, but we'll
So you
see.
got another 3 years at least.
We'll see. If UK doesn't get it, I think Brisbane would probably be my last,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But we'll see.
Uh,
Who knows? I might come back as Jordan and play for the Wizards.
yeah. Play for Auckland. We're just
Yeah.
waiting on the. Oh yeah, there we go. I was waiting on the name tags to update. This is a big game actually. Big game for Loveland B here,
Yep.
I think, more so than in a piece.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a big game for Loveland here because you really want to establish that solid spot. Like I feel like it's great for California's in second, but and they're definitely a great team. But like I feel Loveland, you take this game here, you take the match here, you're in a spot where you're like solidified, top 4 easily. And then when you start getting into those kind of elimination bracket methods, you feel good going against, Inner Peace or Sentinels. So,
Yeah.
yeah, looking for them to kind of step up here. Applesauce has only lost 2, Rats lost 3, but Strictva, doing well against the 17 against Dill's 10. So Dill struggling a little bit on that. On this side of Big Box, you can see him trying to break into the second area on the ramp there. Looking for Kadama to kind of come up here as nice little shot there from White Ninja.
Yeah, that battle between the
Kadama's
heavies has been
really
awesome.
Yeah, White Ninja there not backtracking far enough. You kind of see him stick that leg out the wall and then come all the way back as he gets shot in the back. He needs to go further than that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's gonna learn really hard that is not a. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Just sticking their foot out across that line as opposed to getting the torsos over.
You want your whole. Oh, terrible shot taking there. Oh, Kadama, no.
Ceasefire!
Green team gone down into single digits here. The Rat taking a mad punishing.
Yep.
And if Dill's going to look to drop his nuke here.
Yep. Strickland's going to drop first, kind of get this pressure off of them. The Rat, though.
Good double nuke. Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, Sweets
Great
goes
double
down to
nuke.
1.
Forcing Sweets to 1. I expect Dill to counter here because, kind of. Oh, I hate like White Ninja. It's like, man, you're getting resupplied. It's great, but like I would have went in there. Like they're not looking your direction. You saw 3 down. You kind of see there. It's like he's down. It's like, it's rough to be in that position, obviously, but
yeah.
Switching to full auto.
3 referees in the box there.
Maybe they heard us.
Fire team is trailing by 2,400 points.
That's interesting, Cody. Don't like the idea of having 2 overseas nets in a row. Welcome to Australasia, my friend. If you add a 3rd continent in the mix, unfortunately, it's going to happen. So. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have a special guest commentator for a little while.
Space Marine requesting clearance.
Have we got you in the background there?
Hello?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, and I hate to do this halfway through a match, but there's no time like the present. Please give it up for arguably the greatest Space Marines player of all time, playing out of Brisbane, Australia. Rusty, what's up, my dude?
Fire team is trailing by
Hey, man.
1,500 points.
How you feeling?
It's a little chilly in old
It's a little
Brisbane.
chilly.
Little chilly Willy.
What is chilly in Brisbane?
42 degrees.
Look, it's way
Celsius.
colder where you are during winter, and it's way colder where Steve is. So I'm just being a little baby,
Cold's cold.
to be honest
Cold
with
is
you.
cold.
Can I get the Celsius right now currently so I can judge heavily?
20.
Listen away.
I mean, it's
That's
It's
hilarious.
almost 11 a.m. Got down to single digits last night. Through the
single digits. Green team here kind of
single digits,
digits.
not digits, mate.
green team is holding
So-
off.
Auto.
It got
Yeah,
to 20. It's like our nighttime low is like
Team is leading by
18,
1,000
16.
points.
Celsius, so like 63 to 68 Fahrenheit.
I know, and it snows. Like, pass, mate. There's a reason why I left and didn't hang around for it to get cold in November when I came over that time.
Have you? managed
It's
to
been
watch
really
any of these
weird.
games?
It's been really weird here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Genie.
Yeah, Rusty, have you managed to keep an eye on any of these games?
Yes, I missed a chunk of them yesterday.
Fire team has
Um,
taken the lead.
Like, when did we play that? 2015.
Team has taken the lead.
Like, it's hard to
Yeah.
hard to believe that was 9 years ago. And you know how
Yep.
I've played a lot of games in a lot of places, and
Team has taken the lead.
some recollection I have of this arena is different to what I'm looking at now.
Apparently,
So-
it's slightly different.
I do
I
not
don't-
remember that Red Side Fortress ever being a resupply. I don't remember that. I just remember being in the chamber, whatever it's on wherever they are now. That's where we tried to resupply every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because
It
you
was
were
a-
on a good team
yeah.
that just always took chamber.
Maybe I don't know. I don't like, but see, I mean, look, we've obviously come a long way, but clear where you can see where they're 3 meters to backtrack, and that's all very cool. But I don't remember having that much safety on the red side.
Fire team
But yeah,
is
I'm-
ahead by
There's been some
2,100
good
points.
games. I'm actually the two teams that I thought would be just pumping everyone aren't. I mean, they are
Who
pumping.
did you have?
Pumping. Well, I wasn't sure how good Loveland Day was going to go.
Mhm.
I thought Cedar was going to pump everybody.
Yeah.
And that's not happening. So, and I mean, thinking about the team comps and how they're all sort of spread out when you
Yeah.
look at it, they got a lot of talent spread across the three teams, and that's basically what they got to combine into one team in Auckland, right?
Right. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
a good
kind of leveled the playing field a little bit, and maybe I hadn't taken the home field advantage into account as much as I should have.
Yeah, I know you're a massive believer in the home field advantage.
Fire team
Red
is
team
ahead
really
by 5,800
dominating
points.
dominating in this game. Just on cleanup duty now. How did you feel about California in a piece kind of prior to this tournament? Like looking at the air lineup just on paper.
I mean, Kedama, he was always going to play heavy, right?
Yeah.
And if you've got a good heavy controlling upstairs,
Switching to
you're
full
always
auto.
in with a shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's still someone else. Did he change his code name?
Dill's
he
out
always
of
been called
Chula
Dill?
Vista. Always been Dill or Dill Pickle.
Who was the other guy that was like nearly 8 feet tall? What
Tank.
was his name?
Or Tiny.
No, from Chula.
Yeah, weren't they from Chula?
Nah. No, they were from
I needed that.
St. George. Those guys are
Oh,
from
yeah.
No, that was a completely
Fire
different
team is ahead by
different crew.
8,200 points.
Oh, I can't remember his name, but he was super tall and he was
Yeah.
from Chula Vista. And then I saw a photo yesterday. Whoever was showing the stats, and they had the wrong photo, and I'm like, that guy looks familiar, but I couldn't remember if I'd met Dill before or not. Maybe not.
Yeah, right.
But I've got a lot of experience in their team, and I think again, if your heavy can keep you safe upstairs, Dill seems to be a pretty good at playing commander.
He's
That's
just
half the
that
battle,
height
right?
advantage. Yeah, that height advantage that he's got. Because yeah, like if you look at him standing on the switchback ramp, he can almost peek right into big box without jumping. Like it's ridiculous how massive that dude is. He turns out is actually a pro at using the software. So I wish I'd known that like a month ago. Cody, why can't you go back to watch this stream? The stream's still live. Can't watch the VOD until it
Both team has taken the lead.
comes off of being live. I'm gonna let you guys do this one as well.
Missile away.
So, red team setting up in Rusty's least favorite box in Fortress. Green doing the
least
split
favorite.
resupply.
I don't remember it being there.
It's always been there. You guys always just took chamber instead. Same thing like my team did. I know it's not the best memories of 2015, but same thing my team would do in 2015 was just take chamber.
Yeah, no, I've only got a couple of really definitive moments, and that was
Fire team is behind by
things that went
120
wrong
points.
that I remember.
Fire
And
team has taken
You
the lead.
only remember the
Red
bad things.
team has taken the lead.
well, just the specific things that changed the outcome of the game that were in our control, and we stuffed them. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember all the bad stuff. I don't know. I couldn't tell you like if I had an amazing game or if I did really well in a game, but I could tell you the games that didn't go well and we could have done better and things went bad. Like I remember all those. I'd have to look at the stats for overall games and stuff. I wouldn't remember.
I'm very much the same way. So I go back and I see like the critical points of like, what did I do? What didn't I do? I'll go back and watch the VODs and see like, okay, well, I should have did this at this point. And I'll remember like the things in the game of like those. Yeah. Remember those like key areas. So same thing, but yeah, I'm surprised.
Blown
away.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that. It's okay.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Party time. Blown away.
Green though, take him back the upstairs. So, good thing though is Rat still at 17 lives, Applesauce at 19, Green. So, I know you're not used to this. We didn't really do this too much. We only did it a couple times on Green where you have the split resupply there. So instead of actually sitting in the chamber box, you have one on the ramp and you have where Than is kind of shooting for ammo. It works to an extent until like teams flank, and then you're like, oh crap.
We didn't really have that flexibility in 2015 because we had 4 Brisbane people, and then we had Yama and Ivy as our 5th and 6th.
Yep.
So we couldn't get too adventurous with resupply.
Missile away.
Yeah, I mean, I like the team was on that I was on. I'm sure you're aware of what I'm talking about. The team I was on, 1000% only wanted to sit in the cubby, and they'd have like the heavier scout float the top ramp and like back and forth, and then I would always be on the middle platform. But
Fire team is behind by
it's kind of similar to
4,300
what you
points.
guys were doing. Like you guys were stuck in the chamber box as well. Couldn't really like do the split resupply. I mean, me, G&D, and Baden tried it a bunch of times in 2022, but it just wasn't working. Like we couldn't hold the second floor enough. We couldn't like our team kept getting flanked on like the ramp, so then we just gave up and we're like, hey, we're just gonna sit fully in chamber and resupply that way. But it is definitely an advantage if you can pull it off, but not quite there for either team during those time frames. Still here stacking 2 though, so it's probably gonna be a little devastating if he drops those.
No, see, look who's gonna die first.
Scout. You hate to see it. And Dill's gonna drop here and
Man, just
put the
stand.
exclamation mark.
Fire team is trailing by 5,000 points.
All right, we've got 7 canisters of CN20. So we roll them in there and nerve gas the whole nest.
Yeah, that double hurt.
Let's rock.
And White Ninja trying to valiantly attack up there. Strickfoot coming up red ramp. Gonna run into DK here. It's not gonna pop up. Doesn't want to get shot from Fortress. Oh, DK's like, what?
Earth team is
Oh,
leading
that's so
by
funny.
3,200 points.
Let's rock.
Pretty
Where's
much
the
cleanup mode for Cali. What's up?
schedule? The schedule is that on? Are you just running off Laserforce stats for that?
Beans posted it, I think, also in the Facebook page. Yeah, it's also on the Facebook page. So, this is the.
Earth team is leading by 4,900 points.
My camera is in the way. I can't see the.
Yeah, let me see if
Match
I can
game.
find Facebook. Laserforce Tournaments, right? Laserforce.
Yep.
There we go. 3 hours ago.
Sunbeams
So
is
this-
red and Phoenix, so. Oh, that was the game before this. So, Five Nights at Loveland red.
Yeah, we've got
Cali. Yeah, so Motor City Mutts and Syracuse is the next game, and then there's like an hour and 20-minute break for dinner after that before we resume.
And then Phoenix vs Sentinels. All right, I'll be here for that. I think.
Hell yeah.
I will ping you, or me and G&D will both ping you. Like, hey, Rusty, they're starting. Get in here.
Yeah. I do want to see that.
Fire team is trailing by 5,000.
I mean, it was fire the first game or the first time around. So
Yeah.
it was a great game. Obviously, it didn't go the way the Cedar City wanted, but it was still a great game regardless.
So I got a message from Beans about this next game. Obviously, it's Motor City Mutts versus Syracuse.
Yep.
What has happened is Raya and
He broke his
Beans-
other arm.
Raya and Beans have picked